Hi everybody, hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday. How are you all doing? I hope you've had a wonderful week. It's been a bit of a crazy week this week, but we've got progress on Heavy HQ and I think we're going to be in there next week, which is super exciting. Really, really excited about it. I can't even explain it to you how excited I am. We had our laminate flooring down, underfloor heating, have our skirting boards. It's looking good. I need to go in and do another coat of paint on the skirting boards and windowsills. And after that, I think we'll be ready to go. I am also going to open some windows because it is super warm. It's that kind of horrible, really close, like muggy feeling. So I'm just going to go and grab some, open some windows for a second. Get a little bit of airflow in here. And let me flip over my screen so that you guys can see what we've got down here. This is a card that I made, I think week before last, and this was last week's with my little light up card. Super happy about that one. And then this week on Tuesday, I think it was, me and Morgan and Piper joined in as well. We did a live session over on Heavy Doodle, and she made this card for Father's Day, loving it, and I made this one for the teacher using the barbershop stencil and the Just a Note stamp and our teacher die, loving in that as well. So today I think I'm going to start off with some chimps, some little monkeys to get us going today. So I've pulled out the Chimply the Best stamp set, and I'm also going to use some Amazonian leaves. And yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to use this little guy and try to attempt to do some mirror stamping. I'm not the best at it, I will say, but it is fun. So let me go and grab some cardstock to get me started. Who have we got joining us tonight? We have got someone speaking in a language I don't understand. Hello. Hola ahead. Something. Julie. Hi, Julie. I'm assuming that's your name. And Sarah Louise is here. Hey, Sarah Louise. Sarah Louise, I saw that you took advantage of our little promotion of the Oh Crumbs stamp and die set. Good shout, good shout. I'm going to start off with some ink blending. So I have this little piece here that is lurking. So I'm going to see if my metric dies will work with this aspect ratio. And you know what? I very, very rarely use metric, that I can't even really tell from the I can't even really tell from the size of it. I'll be able to tell from the other. Oh yes, I think this will work on my metric. Fabulous. Thank you so much. I put a water bottle in the door of the fridge for tonight. Okay, cool beans. Cool. Thank you so much. So it's a bit of a tight squeeze, this one. So I'm going to die cut it first of all. So let's get my, oh, I forgot this was the last of mine. Memo tape. Who else do we have? Jasmine's here. Hey, Jazz. And we have Tally. And Sarah Louise says, I've wanted the corgis for so long, so it'd be rude not to. Absolutely. I'll take advantage of them. Okay, let's stick that down. And run this through the machine. I've got a craft dog on the floor behind me. I don't think you guys can see. He's on the floor, completely in the way. Completely in the way. That's just the way he rumbles. Awesome. So I'm going to now use this panel to create an inked panel for my card. Tally says, good to see the metric for a change. I know I never make metric cards really. So it'll be a nice little change up for me. I also have a buttload of like metric cards and envelope packets that were sent to me in error by a company, and they were like, oh, it was an error, but it was an error on my part, I should say. And I was like, oh, I'll just keep them. And then haven't really used them very much at all. Able to use them. So I've pulled out a couple of greens. We've got Twisted Citron, Mowed Lawn. So how is everybody doing? Are we all happy and well? Oh, this is where I need to move this. Tally says, craft shows whenever we can. Yes, well, that was what I originally thought whenever I got them, but it was probably, I don't know, I think I got them about February last year, so it was, you know, before everything, before we knew what was coming. So I'm using the paint on card, which is my favorite for using my distressings. It blends really well. Although I'm noticing that this blending tool is at the end of its life, has these little pilly bits coming off it. Well, that's okay. Can't really blame it. I've had these for a very, very long time. They've been used and abused quite a bit, I think. Larissa's here. I am happy. I bought my first Hefty Doodle stamp set this week. Yay! What did you buy? Yes, tell us, what did you buy? And Amanda says, hello everybody. I just shipped your, oh, forgot about that. That's so exciting. Thanks, Amanda. Love you. That's very, very exciting. All right. Grabbed another one so that I didn't have to do it without. Fantastic Painters. Yeah, you're gonna love it. You are gonna love that one. So I'm gonna use this upside down to keep my fingers out of the ink. I'm assuming you sent it to my Scottish address, Amanda. All right, got some nice variation of colors in here. Love this so much. I'm going to keep going with a couple more layers because I want my colors to be really, really intense. Jasmine says, great choice. Jasmine, I see that you got your Hefty Doodle package as well. You got your memo tape refill, your cardstock. Oh, we had such a hoo-ha with cardstock this week. we went to place an order. Video here, and so we went to place an order to restock all our cardstock, and the paper mill that we buy it from were like, oh yeah, no problem. Oh, by the way, this color's been discontinued, this color's been discontinued, this one. There was about 4 colors that are being discontinued. So of course we freaked out. So we were phoning around trying to find who has these colors. I just want to buy them all. Just give me them all. So it's a good job that I moved to Scotland and that I have more space now, because I'm going to need to use a lot of my space to house cardstock now. Right. Another reason I like to use a bottle is that I can empty some of my bottle of water into here. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go get a bottle. There might be one over here somewhere. Be right back. I'm back. Because I want to splatter this. Oh, let's give that a go. Hey, buddy. Are you okay? Do you want to go up onto the chair? You want up? It's too hot for him. He says it's too hot to sit on a chair, Mummy. I have to sit on the cold floor. Oh, I feel you, buddy. I do. There, Louise says that makes it sound like you have multiple homes. I know. I certainly do not have the money for multiple homes. Did you send it to my holiday home? No. I do not have multiple homes. Yep, it's going to Scotland. Yay. Jasmine says, oh no, they can't discontinue. Oh, I also need the memory tape for Design 2 project. I'm so annoyed I couldn't find my refill. Oh, I know, it's always the way setting and things like that happen. Okay, I'm going to pull out my paints here. And put a couple of drops in each of my greens so that I can get that brewing, you know, like a cup of tea. You want it to brew, you need to let it to ruminate. Well, I put a wee couple of drops of water in here and I let that brew. See how that goes. Oh no, what will you do when you can no longer source them? Well, I honestly don't really know. I asked them to send me some other options, but we're kind of at the mercy of the people who make the colors. Sadly. Do a little splatter. Pop that there. Amanda says, Happy Doodle HQ is looking fab. Oh, I'm so excited. We've got our kitchen in. Although my plumber is upset because earlier this week the joiners were in to do the floor. And I said to him on Monday, should I phone the plumber in and see if he can come in tomorrow? And they went, oh no, not tomorrow. I won't be ready tomorrow. Maybe like Thursday or Friday. So I phoned the plumber and I said, can you come in Thursday, Friday? Sorry, I can't come in. I can come in today, but I can't come in Thursday, Friday. It'll have to be the end of next week. So it'll be Thursday or Friday. It'll be this day week practically when they come in. Oh, but that's okay. It just means we can't have tea and coffee out there. We don't have a tap out there, but we'll make it work. I'll make it work. Oh. So exciting to have a tap out there though, isn't it, man? Amanda, yours looks lush as well. I love those cupboards. So good. All right. So I'm going to now die cut a whole load of these leaves in white, I think. So let me move this over to the side and get my die cutting machine in because I'm going to layer these up. So I'll do some now and then I'll do some more later. See what I can get done. Hey Marcy! Marcy says hello everybody. Just the one new address, yes. All right, let me go and grab some of these. All right, so like many of you, I store my stamps in the stamp pockets like this. And when I get my new stamps and I need to put them in a pocket, I take a piece of white card and then I can get two pockets, two of the inserts, white inserts, from one piece of card. But when I do that, there's always an offcut at the side, and I keep these offcuts so that when it comes to little projects like this, or even sentiment strips, I'm going to be able to use them up. Oh, hopefully. Turn it this way, you guys might be able to see better. We can put some of these dies in. Turn it this way. And cut it out. And we'll create a little stash. Amanda says, my floors and countertop installation got pushed back to the 17th. Oh, I'm filling cabinets now though. Yay. Well, that's good. Let me get something to put this on. So similar to me then, I was hoping for hoping that things were going to come together quicker, but hey ho, at least you can get in. And Craig just tested out the we're going to attempt to use the Wi-Fi extender thing, so I don't have to get separate Wi-Fi put in just because of costs. And apparently that worked fine earlier, so we'll see. I think I'll probably still need to do all my lives in here, but that's okay, that's okay. Jasmine says, I literally use it for holding dies, masking, keeping inky fingers off the card to create straight stripes. I'd be lost without it. You know, I have been talking about for, well, at least a year, making a video of all the things that you can use Heavy Memo Tape for. I just haven't got around to it yet. But every time I think about it, I'm confident someone has told me about another 2 uses for it. So I really have to write them all down somewhere and then finally make that video. Or get one of the design team to make the video maybe. Because it's one of those never-ending challenges. All right. Micah is working on the Ethernet out there now, says Amanda. Yay! So good. Craig, on the other hand, right now is working on watching the football. So, football season is upon us. Shocking. Soccer, of course. What is everybody else doing? Mike is doing Ethernet. Jasmine's coloring with her Copics tonight. Trying to get used to them. You just got them last week, didn't you? Amazing. How are you getting on with them? Are you enjoying them? Eloise, just watching. Just watching. All right. I'm going to do a couple more because what I quite like to do is layer up the die cuts. So create, you know, the way sometimes I like to layer up word dies. So there's several layers to create a faux chipboard kind of look. I might do that if I have enough leaves. So friends of ours, it was their anniversary this week. Sadly, it creeped up on me. And the fact that we live so far away now meant that I should have been prepared. Normally, I would go, oh yes, it's their anniversary. That's fine. We're seeing them next week. I'll have it made by then. And I don't have the luxury anymore. Sadly, miss them. So need to learn to be more on the ball, be prepared. Jasmine says, I love them and I want the next box. Well, you're gonna have to wait till your next big birthday. Pricey little boyos, aren't they? Eloise says, I'm looking at getting all the chows in a couple of weeks. Wow. Awesome. I don't have all the chows, but I want them. Yeah, I really need to replenish mine. Can we make this one work? Just about. Jasmine says, I have a 10% off coupon to refer a friend. Awesome. Yes, send it to me too. You never know. I might just go for it. Probably not just now. Building Heffy HQ is quite expensive. Yeah. Hey ho. All right, let's take a break from die cutting these leaves for a little bit. And roll back in there. Pop this away. Sarah says, unfortunately, my aunt passed away in December. Oh, I'm so sorry. Left me an inheritance. But I think, so I'm thinking, do I order the case full? But it's $2.5 grand. Well, for things like that, Sarah, I always think that your aunt wants you, like she passed away and she left you her money and she'd want you to spend it on something that's going to make you happy. And I just think that crafting has got such a therapeutic side to it. Really, it's therapy. You're just spending it on therapy. Do you think we can get away with it? I do think that she'd want you to be happy. So I don't think you need to feel guilty about spending money. Ranger wants out. Let me go on. Let him out. Probably needs a drink, poor little spud. On my way past, I'll pick up some alcohol marker friendly cardstock. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to do a reverse stamping. And I'm sure the last time we attempted this, we discovered that the silicone mat, the actual media mat, worked pretty well. So we might give that a go. Sarah Louise says, that's what I keep thinking. Yeah, absolutely. So let's see. Are we going to make this work, do you think? I'm going to butt my mini Misty up to the corner of my media mat. And I'm going to put Mr. Manny down here. Let's secure it somewhat with a bit of tape. And I'm going to go and fetch my Versamark. Actually, I think somebody said that they tried the Memento. So let's try the Memento first of all. Wait, that's wrong. That's wrong. I need to do it like this, don't I? Oh, totally moved that one. Try again. It's smudged a bit. At least she'll be helping you with every card you make. That's a great way of thinking about it too. All right, let's try not to move this time. That worked out quite well. I'm probably chancing my luck here by doing a second impression, but I'll give it a go. Ah, looks so good. So it's not as neat as whenever you stamp it directly, but I don't think you're ever going to get it just as neat. Let's have a look. On the right is direct stamping, on the left is the mirror stamping. What do you think? It looks pretty good, I think. Looks like I've got a mustache in my... I like it. Good, huh? All right. Put Mr. away. Well, Leslie, when I'm finally able to order all the sets I've been wanting, don't think, what? No, I wouldn't. Sometimes orders come through and we're like, oh, somebody's yeah. All right. So here at my ink. Oh, I was going to say it's dried, but I put a big smudge on it. We'll cover that one up. So here this has almost dried, and these are my two little monkey moos. Where did that come from? No idea. Pop that over there. And let's grab my, well, we'll have to grab the Copics, won't we? So I want one to be a girl and one to be a boy. It's because there's going to be an anniversary card. So let me do two different tones of monkeys. Ranger's having a good old woof. We got a TV delivered this week, and talk about, it was like a Laurel and Hardy skit. Me and Craig trying to get it mounted on the wall. Yeah, that was fun. But it's up there now, so it's fine. But whenever we're anywhere else in the room, the sound in the kitchen kind of echoes around a bit, and Ranger gets super confused. So he's been a little bit hypersensitive at the moment. He's like, who made that noise? Who did it? Who said that? And you're like, it's the TV on the wall, silly. You fool. here we've got some E31 and E35 on the go. Do you have an E33 somewhere that I should probably pull out? Cute little monkey moo. Oh no. Let me go ahead and press that before I move over here. And press that. Need to put my timer on. Let me see, we'll try that 20 minutes. See if we can make that work. Always forget about it. So wire 31 for this, and blend that with E00. It's not an exact match, to be honest. The wire 21 is a bit more yellowy, but we can make it work. Amanda says, my dad's dog barks at every doorbell sign she hears it. Yeah, Ranger does that too. Yeah, or if someone like on TV gets a text message, like, whoa, not a fan. However, I have to say, we've been trying to do some more training with him this week, because he barks all the time whenever we have someone at the door, and it's very annoying. I don't actually mind the fact that he barks, but sometimes he is a bit of a self-appointed guard dog, and he will try and get out to see who it is. And we're trying to reprogram him, because he shouldn't need to know who it is. Most of the time, it's the postman, or it's, you know, somebody with a leaflet, or someone delivering a Chinese takeaway. But he doesn't do anything. He just like woofs, gets himself in a tizzy. So we, where we have what I call now the groom room, which is where we have the shower tray for him. Must actually show some pictures of it. Oh, I should mention that Ranger has his own Instagram account now, so I'll be sharing pictures of it over there. It's called Ranger Can Talk, and I'm sharing his his progress with using the buttons. Still early days. He's doing really well, but my biggest challenge, as always, is technology. I never seem to have my phone recording him whenever he presses the button. So I need to, I think, get a camera. But we are trying to train him so that he will sit in there while the doorbell goes. And he's doing really well. So far, so good. Oh no, I lost my lid. I'm going back. Jasmine says, funny, I'm using the same colors. Ha, funny. E30s and E50s are my fave monkey combo. Yeah, that I was using 50s a second ago, I think. And there's E47. We'll do that. I did use one that had a bit more of a red tint to it, so I might have to blend that out in a wee minute. Those are also my favorite combo for otters. Having like one darker than the other. Tally, have you looked at Crafter's Companion storage? Ooh. Is this for storing your pens? Belle will come find Ranger on Instagram. Oh, thanks. So cute. What's that? E47. Oh, I must have 57 somewhere. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have E50s. E20s. E49. Well, there you go. There's ones I need to buy. So cute. Love it. Right, let's do his skinny skin. And I think for these ones, I'll go with the E33 kind of direction. Amanda says, next thing you know, he'll be pressing the button to print orders. Wouldn't, that'd be lovely. That'd be real good. I'd like that. That would be very convenient indeed. The 31. This one is definitely dead. There's like no, it's not like stiff anymore. It's just completely like wibbly wobbly. Jasmine got the Crafter's Companion pen storage for your Spectrum Noirs. Is that the one that you can like stack up? Is that the one? Because I have some of them and I haven't actually used them. I used them in the old house, but here I don't really have the right layout for it at the moment anyway. But everything's going to change soon. And a couple of little dots on my monkey boy. Nice. And Tally, if you need some collapsible marker bags, Lesley has them in the shop. Yes, I do. Although I think for tallies, if you wanted to store tallies, you'd need a collapsible marker bag like this. Yeah. Let me give this a little blush. Loving it. All right. So let's die cut Mr. Monkey and Mrs. Monkey. So I'm going to put this like so. And die cut it out. Yes, they're stackable. Oh yeah, cool. Same with the ink storage, says Jazz. My craft space is slowly coming together now. Oh, exciting. When I get that all outside next week, it's going to be crazy, I think. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing in here. All right, so now I'm going to take this and attempt to put this on like this on the back. Now I'm going to hold it up to my light, so please bear with me. I'll do this way so you can maybe see it. I'm going to attempt to line it up perfectly over the stamped image. Okay. let's stick this down. I'm going to need another piece over here. And I'll just hold it up again, make sure it hasn't moved. All right, so trim these off so I can fit in my machine. And then I'm going to nestle this die back in there where it belongs. Like so. And if you want to, you can go ahead and stick another memo tape on there. And two little monkey moves. Perfectly die cut. Simple. Sarah Louise asks, Jasmine, have you shared any recent pics? Yes, we want to see. Tally says, you'll get your lounge back now. Well, I don't think we'll get the whole lounge back because I'll need to still have this area, I think, for my crafting. All right, let's see if we can add some of these to my background. And I do want to have, I think, a heart in the middle. Just to bring in that anniversary type of style. Come on. Where is my pokey tool? Hiding in here. Jasmine says, no, I haven't. Still my dining room table at the back of the lounge, but I'm really taking over now. Yeah, it doesn't take much to the taking over stage starts. Okay, so I'm just positioning these down. Don't really have any rhyme or reason for it. Just trying to randomize it a little. And I want some to overhang the edge as well. So much for stacking them one on top of the other. Didn't realize how much I was going to need. Something like this. Well, I feel like I've lost one here. Did I pick it up by accident? Oh, maybe this just moved. Yeah, that looks about right. All right, let's see if we can stick this down. Get Gloobert. Get him out to have a little go. So, has anyone been making any Father's Day cards yet? I thought that if I get a chance, I should maybe make a Father's Day card tonight. It's coming up soon. Have you got any plans? My mum and dad have actually just booked flights to come and visit. Yay! Not to the end of August, but still something to look forward to. We actually looked at the possibility of all of us going over in July for a week. but there's a ferry that goes from Scotland to Northern Ireland. So I was like, yeah, that'd be perfect. And they allow animals. I looked it up. They allow animals. So I was like, yeah, it's going to be perfect. And I was looking at the cost, looking at dates and everything. And then I read that the animals are not allowed out on the cabin deck. So if we're bringing a dog, it needs to either stay in the car for the 2 hours in the car deck, where all these cars are just like crammed one up against the other. Like literally there's about, half an inch between them all. So they have to stay in the car there, or you can put them in the kennels, but the kennels is like, whenever they go to the vet, and it's just like crates along the wall, just crates and crates and crates. And I was like, both these options will traumatize my dog. So he's not exactly the most laid back of dogs, especially if he's somewhere where we aren't. So sad but true. We were wondering, maybe we need to go through some training of being left in the car. But even if we did, being left in the car on a ferry, like there's no training for that. Well, I don't really know how you're supposed to train for that poor little thing. And then the other thing it said was, if you are a foot passenger, i.e. you're not bringing your car with you, then you can bring a dog onto the passenger deck. However, the dog must be in a carry case, and the human must be able to carry the carry case with the dog in it at all times. Not that they're expecting you to carry it for 2 hours, but like you needs to stay in the case for the full 2 hours. Can't come out at all. But we need to be able to carry it, and there's no way we could carry a case with him in it. Just sad. Amanda says she's only made one Father's Day card so far. Need to make more for uncles and father-in-law. It's always a good time to play with masculine cards. Amanda says you'll have to hide and stay in the car with him. That's the thing. If they let me stay in the car, then it would be no problem at all. I keep pressing the wrong button, I'm so sorry. There would be no problem at all if they let me stay in the car. I would just stay in the car. It's not a problem, but they won't let us do that. No humans are allowed to stay on the car deck, which of course I took great affront to. Okay. My dog has to stay down there on his own. No humanies. So I don't know, we're probably not going to be able to go. I was like, you just leave the dog here. I'm like, oh, what? My dog? My baby doggy? I don't think so. Amanda says, I was asleep on the bus when we got on the ferry to cross from England to France. It was an overnight trip. Unfortunately, I got up to go to the bathroom and I couldn't get back to the bus. And I had to stay up all night and ended up sleeping through France. Oh no. Oh. Oh dear. All right. Oh, I was going to say, I think I have them all. And then this little guy just decided to have a little move around. Loving it. I do think I want to double up. So I'm just going to start. Start doubling up. Oh, there's another sneaky one. Put this one here. Oops, I just put my finger in that one. Stick that on. Oh, there's another sneaky. Time out, okay. Press my buttons. Wonder if the audio is going to go funky again tonight. Hopefully not, but we know better, don't we? All right. Let's trim these off. Ooh, tough one. Take that one and stick it down there in that little gap. Let's see. We're going to die cut some more here. Layer this up. The other thing that that I've got my eye on at the moment, I'm not sure if any of you have them, is the little, I think it's 3D printed and I'm not sure, but it's like a holder for your ink pads. Have you guys seen them? It stops them from moving around. I like the thought of that. Oops, that guy has moved. Sarah Louise says, Lesley, have you used mowed lawn and twisted citron? Yes, I have. There we go. I love the white die cuts against it. It's awesome. Really pop. Oh, sorry, I managed to walk to the side. It really pops, doesn't it? I think it looks pretty cool. Pretty funky. That didn't want to come out. I'll have to snip that out. Oh man. Okay. Where are we at up here? Oh, the other thing that I totally impulse buy is for HQ. Been keeping my eye out, you know, just in case anything crops up on Facebook Marketplace for slow fridge. Oh, slow fridge, so we can have like our coffee in there, have our lunch in there. So I found one this afternoon that someone was selling cheap. It was just like, we're getting a fridge freezer. There's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly good. And it's, I don't know, it's about 5-7 miles away from here. So I was like, okay, yes, I'll have it. Yay. So I'm all excited about that. Yay. I have to go pick that up on Tuesday. Do the cubes fit in the waterfall flower mat? No, sadly. I wish they did. That would be nice. They're just a little, they're a little too small. That would be really good if it did. All right. Jasmine says, I bought a second-hand under-counter freezer off Marketplace. Oh, did you? Yeah, so gonna be able to have my milk out there. Ooh. I was joking because Morgan normally brings in some food for her lunch, and it just goes in our normal fridge, like our family fridge. And then she kind of got wise, you know, when you start a new job, you're like every day you make yourself pasta and the salad and everything, and then it gets to the whole, I'll just bring a packet of bagels and a packet of ham, and I'll make myself something every day, you know, standard. So then she had like a bag, essentially, a plastic bag that was in my fridge. And then whenever we were having our grocery shop delivered, I'm like, our fridge is not big enough to have your grocery bag and like all my groceries. So then I was thinking, well, we'll just have to buy a fridge for Heffy HQ, get some more space. Amanda said, we have a small fridge out in the patio for beer and sodas. It's great for parties. Yeah, Craig's mum and dad always had a soda fridge, I guess, a fridge in their garage. And when we would go up, they'd be like, you want something to drink? And you'd be like, yeah, sure. And they'd go out to the garage to get it, like a can of something. And I always thought that was when you've made it, when you've got enough room, you can have a separate fridge for a beer fridge or a soda fridge. Yeah. Amanda says, I have one for the cubes and it's awesome. Ooh, nice. I need to purchase one. Where did you get it from, Amanda? Do you know? You guys probably can't see, but this is making like the world of difference on this card. It makes it look so much more, I don't know, like it feels like it's making the white whiter. I'm sure it's an illusion, but still. I love it. Don't think I need any more of these little beasties. So we shall focus on the others. Sarah Louise says, it's great when it all starts coming together. I can't wait to get my craft room sorted. Yay. She got it from Brianne Loveland. Oh, this one did not want to cut. Too close to the edge, I'm afraid. Yeah, so I don't know. You never know. Next week might have a different layout in here. Oh, I don't know. I've also discovered that there's a lot of stuff in my craft room that I don't use. Just so many things that I really probably don't need. Like I have tubs over there which have got, one has got like felting stuff in it, and one has got altered art things. One's got like polymer clay. And I already did like a big clear out before we left England, so no. Part of me is tempted just to purge it all. Pour it down. But then the other part of me is like, well, I've got the space. The ink stand, well, that's easy to remember. Give you a little close-up look. So I don't know if you can tell the difference from there. Maybe from the side. See, these ones have doubled up. This one doesn't. I think it just makes it look really more, I don't know. I think it's like more vibrant or something. Oh, I managed to convince it to come out. All right, let's do some more of these. Is the talking out of sync for anyone else? I've left 3 times and come back and it's still happening. Yep, it's doing it here. Okay, I feel like we're losing. We're gonna get lost. So let me go get Craig. And he will tell me what to do. Let me come and see. Craig? Oh. All right, so we think we might lose a microphone again, so we're going to do what we normally do when we lose it, but proactively to preempt the situation. Bear with us. Put it on my face so you can hold. You said it just started doing it, so maybe we can catch it. I presume that's a piece of washi tape or something, but it looks like half a Twix. What? Where? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's washi tape. No. Craig says that says more about you. It's piece of washi tape. Do you really think if there was half a Twix on my craft desk it would be lying around. We laughing at with
maybe if there was like 3 other Twixes before that.
Yeah, Craig says maybe the half a Twix would be lying there if there was 3 other Twixes already consumed. Actually, fun fact, I'm not a big fan of Twixes. You'll have it, Craig?
Yep.
You'll have it. I mean, the chocolate situation in our house at the moment is a bit dire. Probably wouldn't turn it down. There would be no Twix. Absolutely. No Twix at all. What are we missing? We're missing a frond here and another frond there. Oh, I must have completely... Oh, and that one. But I'd been showing favoritism in the use of my dyes there. Think looks better, says Jazz. Oh, went again. Oh my gosh. Craig and I were just thinking about how we said, we'll get a new computer and we'll have no issues. Oh, how young and naive we are. Isn't that right, Craigie? You think it's fine? I think it's as fine as it's going to be.
Looks okay. Yeah.
Right. Looks better now, says Sarah Louise. We'll believe the people that says it looks better. Yeah, for sure. Really warm, isn't it, Craigie? Really muggy. Craig will be all like, can we not have a duvet tonight? That's what you're like. Is that what you're going to be like? Can we sleep with the window open? You don't even use the duvet anymore. You just like put it over the top of me, like duvets like this, and then Craig just goes hump and like doubles it up on me. Yeah, pivot. Here's my banana leaf. I find it hard to see the ones that are moussing. I'm the worst because even though if I don't feel actually cold, I like to be cozy. So I'm that one that on the like warmest night of the year and everybody's outside in shorts and a t-shirt, I'm like in a hoodie. And they're like, aren't you Rosac? I just want to be cozy. Piper also has that gene. She likes to be cozy as well. Sarah says I got a fan on. All right, 1, 2. That's already there. So same again, friends. Banana and like a fern kind of thing. And then we shall see what happens. It's actually not been so bad up here, but today's been really. Outside it's quite bit of a wind, all good, but inside it's just been terrible. Lush. Come on, little guy. Eloise says, they're so noisy though. Yeah, we had, when Piper was a little baby or like a toddler, we had to get like a big beastie aircon unit for her because her eczema and her skin was so bad. And if she got sweaty at all, she would just scratch in the middle of the night. And then in the morning we would go in and she would have scratched in her sleep so badly that there would be like blood on the covers and everything. Poor wee thing. It was not nice at all. We had one of those beastie, big, industrial type aircon machines for her. Oh, that needs to go on there. You thought you could escape me? Oh no, it really doesn't. Oh poop, let's get an extra one anyway. Because now it's got glue all over it. Time out. I'm gonna go press my timer. Awesome. Let's trim this down. Do have a little bit of a mess now. Need to get one of those like little hoovers. Have you seen those? They're like desk hoover things. So cute. Woo's Creation says, oh, she's like me. I still have problems with eczema and hate seeing babies with it because I feel for them. Yeah, it's awful. I mean, it's much better now than it was when she was little, but it was just so bad. And I remember like driving and just hearing like scratch, 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 and being like, no, don't do that, don't do that. And you're just like, and she just lets out a big wail, and you know that she's broken the skin. Poor baby. All right, here we are. Let's take a closer look. I think it's so cool. Love it. Very, very cool. So we have got our two monkeys. We're going to stick these on here and we're going to put some sort of a love heart or something between them. I think would be ideal. Let's see what we can find. So I have stitched hearts dies, which could work possibly. Or there is a little heart in the Slimline Mini Mail. And a heart in the Sweet Scallop Slimline. This one is a bit bigger. I think that might work. Let's die cut this out of some pink cardstock. I need to use the leaf dies more, says Jasmine. Yes, you do. They're so good. Love it. I think we will go for some razzleberry. Make that pop. And I'm thinking I might actually cover it in glossy accents. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. What do you guys think? I'm going to do another one. Layer it up. Well, I need more time. Yeah. That's the problem, isn't it? Jasmine says, are you getting easy lights back in stock soon? Oh, I should have done a stock take. Gotten Amanda to send me some. Yes, I'll figure that out and we'll get some in stock, don't worry. I love this. I think I'm going to stick these on, but I'm going to reinforce my monkeys by adding another die cut on the back. So let's get Mr. Monkey out. And we'll die cut 2 little monkey moves. Making a good dent in my offcuts, aren't I? Louis Creation says, that is so cute. I think they look adorable. Here's one. We'll do another one. I think what I might end up doing is putting the whole lot like on a wobble. I think that might be cool if I can make it sturdy enough. Let's see. Hey, Roberta and Bob. So to hold my heart, I'm trying to, there we go. Bluebird got a little bit clogged up, a little backed up there. So I'm going to put one in front and one behind, like so. And I'll do the same on the other side. Just a little smidgen. They're holding it. And then let's flip it around. We'll double it up. Hey, Bert and Bob. How you going? We're doing good. We got some monkeys on the go tonight. And it's going to be an anniversary card for our friends. And then this one needs to go this way. We did some mirror stamping with this. I'm actually super pleased with how the mirror stamping turned out. Cupid monkeys. Oh, I looked up to look at my phone to see the comments, and I honestly thought it said space monkeys. I just looked up and my brain must have read space monkeys. Yes, Cupid monkeys. Cute little Cupid monkeys, that's for sure. I'm going to go ahead and add another heart on here in the sake of being nice and sturdy, but I'm going to go for white this time. I love this die because it actually, can you see, it actually die cuts the stitching on the outside as well. You get more mileage from the one die. That's from the Sweet Scalloped Slimline dies. This is going to go right here. I'll just hold that for a second. And let's see if I can find a piece of card stock that is a 4. So I can chop it in. So, what way do I want to go is the question. 29 and a bit equals 14 and a bit. Oh, 148, I remember now. Camouflage monkeys. So pretty. That die set is on my wish list. So, right, let's see if we can crease this one. Oh, I've lost my pen. There it is in here. So 210. Ooh, I need to do some conversionings. So 21 equals 10.5. So right about there, wherever that lurks out to be. I can see. There we go. Nessa's here. Hey, Nessa. So, this is looking great so far. Trim off that little one. Now this is going to go here. And then my monkeys are going to go right here. But I'm thinking I'm going to oval them. I think that would make them really, really pop. So let me see. Let's stick down my panel first and foremost. Nessa says, how is everybody? I'm really hot at the moment. It's really muggy. It's really, I mean, it's lovely weather, but it's not that pleasant if you have to do busy work. Or there's just not an air, like there's no breeze. It's very, very warm. Got all my windows open, but it's just temperatures creeping higher and higher. I just realized I don't have a thermometer in this room. In my old craft room, the underfloor heating had a thermostat on the wall, so I could go, oh, it's 30 degrees. All right. I'll try and line this up nicely. Yay! Now I'm hoping that this is gonna still stick properly with my bumpy background. Let's see. Might be able to use a big wobble, will I? No, it's too big. Just a little wibble wobble. Maybe what I can do is create a little, I think that's gonna work. We'll do that. We'll use this side for the base, which has a bit more surface area. I'm just gonna go for it. The way I roll, friends. Oops, got it wrong. Ah! This is the way I roll. Ah! Oh dear. Nessa said I had the same idea. Yay. That. Give that a little massage down. Nice. Hold it for a second so that it can adhere nicely. Oh, it's so wibbly wobbly. It's really cool. I think maybe the weight of it and having that extra, what do you think? Oh, did it just fall? Or he just got caught? Oh, he catches a little bit on the leaves. But I think that's okay. Oh, he's so wibbly. I love it. Don't get caught, little man. I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to put a sentiment on the inside. And I think it's in the special day sentiment jewels. Let's have a look. No, it is not. Let's see, what is it in? Everyday sentiment jewels? Let's have a look. Yes, everyday sentiment jewels. I've got happy anniversary. You guys make marriage look easy peasy. I'm hoping it's gonna fit. Ah. That's so cool, says Sarah Louise. Jasmine says, I think it's in the one with a new home. One with a new home? Yes, happy new home. Well done. I'm going to get my big Misty for this one. Well, my original Misty. Oof. I think I'm going to have to just do a quick card for the next one, guys. I am hot potatoes. Hot potatoes. I'm a little bit skew with here. That's better. Jasmine's testing her own knowledge of Effie Doodle collection. Picture gone blurry. Let me focus that up for you. And where is my memento? Oh, this doesn't want to ink today. I have to do a couple of runs. Weather like this makes me wonder how everyone in America and Australia can keep their ink pads juicy. Awesome. We'll keep that one out. There we go. So now I have my little monkeys looking super cute. Very happy with that. Oh, what? What do you think of my monkeys? Jasmine says, I still need a few things, not quite at the full heavy doodle collection. You must be close though. All right. So, what else shall we make tonight? What can we do? Something quick and fun. Do you guys have any ideas? What shall we do? Maybe we could do some, let me have a look at my stamps. That always helps me. Ooh, I know what I wanted to do. I don't know if it's going to be quick, but it will be fun. I wanted to use the Little Time border dies because I think I have not had a chance to play with them a lot. And I really wanted to do that. Time right already. How does time fly by so quickly? I don't even know. All right, so this is Little Time border dies. And we get the long die and then these dies as well. So I wanted to create a little bit of a card, and maybe what we can do is use a car or something on it and then make it into a Father's Day card. That might work. Amanda says, like, you and Micah are going to be so hot in Orlando next year. Wait, is why Orlando? What's in Orlando? Is Creativation in Orlando? Did I miss something? Oh. Father's Day card with a new plaid stencil. That could work too. All right, let's see if I can move Mr. Monkeys out of the way and we'll get a card base and we will get cracking. Crack-a-lackin'. So I'm going to create a background using my, what's it called again? Little Time border die. So let's line this up and we'll add this on here. Oh, a surprise trip to Disney. I'd love that. Why don't you? Yes, I don't mind if you do. So let's see. So the great thing about this die is that you can layer it up and you can just snip off the bits that you don't want. So let's say if I just wanted the trees here and I didn't want the little houses, then I could just use my scissors to snip away the houses, and then you can move it down and get a different sort of a different slope. I couldn't think of the word there. I'm such a fool. But yeah, that's always good fun. Let's see, what have we got today? Let's grab some card. I'm actually just going to grab a couple of different colors of card to layer these up quickly. We'll get some blue card for our background. Where is my blue card? My ice blast from the background would be great. Going to be my background, and then I'm going to die cut this one first of all, I think. Ooh, is it? Yeah, that's fine. Valerie says, I think we need ice blast now. Yes, please give me an ice blast. Quite welcome that, to be honest. I'm going to die cut this like a saw, and I'm going to trim away. What shall I trim away? Let's trim away the big house. There we go. Hi. No, I've not been drinking my water, and I should be. I had to move it because it was blending and it was like shaking. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, Sarah Louise wants ice blast, but not in card form. Right, let's see. I'm gonna grab a little bit of craft card. Because I'm going to want to have those tree trunks. And we're going to do some layering here. Let's cut off my tree trunk. Here. And here. And here. And you can just do the tree trunk if you want. I'm going to do the whole tree, the top of the tree as well, because otherwise it just becomes really small and hard to manage. Lovely jubbly. Put that to the side for now. And then I'll die cut some little trees to go on top. So let me go and see if I have maybe a bit of green bean. Would be nice. Ooh, kiwi crush, I can see some. Yeah. So then these are the other dies that you get in that set. And you just line it up. See if I can figure out which ones are which. You need two little babies and a big one. So hopefully that will work. We shall see. Oh, I got all four of them. Clever me. We'll just paper piece these together. Like so. Can you see? Coming together nicely. Put you over here for now, mister. And we do need a house. So we will cut out a house. What color shall our house be? Can we do it in white? Have a nice little white house. And then once again, we will trim this off using our scissors. And then I'll use some probably gray to make the roof. Let's see what I've got in here. Yes, I've obviously been here before with my roof. Those are the little marks it makes whenever you cut them out. Perfect. And this is why I don't throw away all my scraps. Because sometimes you just need a little tiny bit. So now we have a house, trees in the background. I'm going to trim this down with my guillotine to make the edges straight. At 4 1/4. Ooh, I managed to cut off a little bit of my house as well, but that's okay. This is going to go here. And then we're going to have another section right up front. And I'm going to pick a slightly different color for this. Let's see what we can do. This time I'm going to cut the panel first of all to 4 1/4 because I think that'll help me position it a little bit better. All right, this is going to go down here. And where is this going to go? This was about here. I think this one here. So let's remove this. But this one I'm going to need the big machine. I think I might also pull out my cloudy sky stencil to add some cloud to the top of this. I'll do that in a minute. Yay. So I'm thinking I might remove one of these trees. I think maybe this one. Maybe, maybe not. What do you guys think? I need, we go for a brown house in here. I think that might be a bit boring. Go for a different green, but I think that's going to be a bit boring too. Maybe we'll just stick to white. Make it pop. If you do that, leave 5. So leave 5. So better on the eye. Oh, yes, good idea. Because odd numbers are more pleasing. So I think we should do that. And before I stick these down, I have to die cut my little rectangles for behind the houses. Because at the moment, this house has got blue windows. Oopsies, come on, Gluebert, do your thing. Here we go. I'm actually going to die cut that now because otherwise I will forget. We'll go for the sunny side up, I think. And it's these little ones here is what I need. So which one do I need is the question. A little tiny one and the big one. Let's flip this over. I think we can make that work. Pop that in there. And then this little hoosey. It's this one. Ooh, I think I need to trim the edge off ever so slightly. Lush. Did it. So let's see, which one shall we trim away? Should we trim away the big one? Or trim away the little one? I feel like I'd like to keep another big one. But I think like this placement of this one is a little bit more balanced. What do you guys think? Either way, I'm going to need some more tree trunks. Hi Marceline, how you doing? We're all good. We're all a bit hot and sweaty, I think, today. But we're managing. We're managing, you know, the show must go on. We must continue crafting. So here I have my 2 trees. I'm going to trim them away now. I'm only going to leave one. I just don't know which one. Jazz is off to bed. Night night, dear. We only just got inside. We got cold. It's really quite muggy over here. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave the big one. I'm going to do it. I made a decision. So let's stick this on. And I can stick on this one too. And I just need a little treetop now. The only problem about this die is that you have little confettis everywhere. But that's okay. Those little windows. There he is. Goodness me, I feel like I'm not making any progress before each of my timeouts. Time flies when you're having fun. Alrighty. Now, let me tidy up for a second. Put away my little town border die. And grab my cloudy sky stencil. And I'll also grab some ink. I think tumble glass is going to be too light. Might see what the salvage patina looks like. I'm not opening my arc flag yet. Let's see. I might not kind of pick it up very much, but we shall see. We shall see. Ooh. It's actually really nice on this ice blast. Quite subtle. Probably can't see very much from up there. It's so pretty, oh so pretty. Whoopsies. I'll hold it up for you in just a second. Let me just wipe down my stencil and also give it an opportunity to dry ever so slightly. So I'm hoping you can see this. It's really quite subtle. In fact, if I tip it, you can see it more. It looks really cool. Because it's the oxide, it makes that section a little bit, I guess, duller. So that's pretty cool. This is going to go down here. And this one we're going to slide right in at the back. Like so. And then we'll put a sentiment down at the bottom, I think. Even that looks really pretty. Let's stick some of these on. Oh no. Oh, that is. Come on. He doesn't want to play ball. Last week I added a new refill to my ATG, but I must have screwed it up on my way because, oh, come on. Because it is not coming out right. I'm going to have to reapply. And this one doesn't want to play ball at all. There we go. And I'm going to hold this here whilst I position this one. There we go. And I'm thinking we'll put the little car from Home Sweet Home. So let me go grab that. And in fact, maybe I'll use the Loads of Roads stencil as well, because it is really handy for creating quick roads. Let me show you. Move it up there for now. I have my little car at the bottom here, and we could add the stamp to it, but let's use this. First of all, we could have a straight road, we could have a bumpy road, we can have a curvy road, whatever we wish to have. I'm thinking I might go for a straight road today, actually. So let's put this on here. I'm going to use this gap here to line up with the piece of card, just so I can get it straight. And my purple tape has gone walkabouts, so I shall have to use some washi, which is not very good quality, sadly. Stick this down. I don't want it to move, obviously. And then up top, we're going to cover it. You can just use a piece of card if you wanted to, but I'm going to use my memo tape. And I'm going to add a road to this. So, where is my black ink? I'll use black sticks, I think, for this one. And hopefully, yep, I can see him. We can quickly add a road to our project. Keep that for another time. And peel it off. Nice and easy, nothing complicated. And then what we'll do is use, there's little lines etched on this that we can measure up with our project, like so. And then you can either add like paste to this. Sadly, I do not have any white embossing paste at the moment. And it's something I keep wishing I had time and time again. So that needs to be purchased on my next order of things. But for now, I'm going to use a white gel pen to add some white marks in here. I think my ink is still a little bit wet, so it's not the most smoothest application. I think Ranger wants in. Let me change to a slightly bigger one and go get my doggo. Oh, he's just laid down out there. Oh, this one, this 0.8 seems to be moving better. Fabulous. Now we need to decide what kind of color car we want. My loads of roads. Here's my little car. Let's stamp him up. Where's my offcuts? Feel like we're gonna have to go bright, maybe like a red car. Purple car might be fun. Do you guys have any thoughts? How messy my desk looks on camera. Naughty. Sarah Louise thinks red. Yes, I think red would really pop. Ooh, or orange. Yeah, yeah. Are we making this a Father's Day card though? Is orange a manly color car? Not that there's any such thing as a manly color of car. All I know is that I don't think Craig would ever have an orange car. We'll go red. We'll go red. Which is always fun because with red you always end up starting with a pink. Well, this one is an R02. Made a mess there, look. Bonus timed out. Match it to Dad's car. Well, Craig's car is silver. But this is not her. Piper will be wanting to make her own color, her own card for him. But my dad, I don't even know what color my dad has of his car now because I feel like my mum and dad change the car so often. I probably only think that because I haven't been home in ages, which is awful. I think I'll go a bit darker on the edges. So cute. And we'll go for some gray wheels. What are you going to color? Like the top arc and the bottom arc like this. And that just helps give the illusion of a shine. And then I have some windows, which I will just color in BG10. Oh, it's so dry. And then a little yellow. I'm just going to do yellow front and back. Looking good. Come on, little car. You can do it. Nessa's off. Night, night, Nessa. See you later. Red is a good man car color. Yeah. Or blue. If you could have a choice of any color of car, what would you choose? What would be your ideal car color and why? I would like to know the answer to that question, if you have it. I had a yellow car. Her name was Custard and she was awesome. I really liked having a yellow car. was a big fan of my yellow car indeed. I feel like I'd like a turquoise car, but then I also think that sometimes I see turquoise cars and I just think, no, actually it just doesn't, as much as I love turquoise or teal, sometimes I just don't think it works in a car. So it'd need to be a very specific type. So I might just go for yellow. Sarah Louise says teal because of my favorite color. Manto. I don't know. I guess I've just never really seen a car that's teal that I think looks good in a car. Sometimes it's a bit like if I'm going to be walking and driving my car with my teal shoes and my teal zipper hoodie with my teal water bottle. Maybe having a teal car is just too much. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just perfect because it's teal. For our anniversary, I think it was maybe our first or second anniversary, Craig rented it was marketed as teal, but it was more of a blue than a teal. You would look at it and you would go, oh, okay, fine, but it's not like super evidently teal. And so, yeah, we rented it. It was a convertible. And we went to, I can't remember where we went to. We went to the forest or something like that. Like we went to the New Forest, which is like a place that was about an hour and a bit away. And a bit of an adventure. It was really cool. I think I'm going to make this into a slider. So let's see if I can find my straight slider dies, because I'm probably going to have to call this a night before too long. So I'm going to die cut out my little path here. In fact, yes, I'm going to put my straight slider dies around those three white lines, like so, and I'll need to go to my big beastie for this one. And hold on to it, don't let it fall out. And don't tip it round. That way. Okay, cool. Let's put these ones away for now. And I'm going to line this one up like so. And add my bluebird in there and then stick this one in. Like this. Roberta said, oh, hold on, I need to catch up. Saw a lovely teal colored Fiat 500 ago. So, oh, I'll have to Google it. I don't know what that looks like. And Roberta says, I always wanted a purple car, but now I'd like a gray car to match Bob's truck. A blue-green is another color. Like, Amanda says, I want a charcoal gray Vantage convertible. I don't know cars, guys. I don't know what they are. I mean, I know what cars are, but I don't really know what cars are. It's like whenever you go to like buy a new car, and they're like, what kind of thing do you want? And my answer is always car. Like I have no interest in anything like, it's just not something I think about. I just go, oh, I really want this kind of car. No, it is not. So I'm using my 5mm deep, no, 3mm deep, 5mm wide foam tip. And I'm going to use a little foam dot for my car. I'm probably going to have to double them up, but that is okay. That's okay, that's okay. I'm going to put it here. And on top here. And I'm going to put another one kind of beside it, and that just stops my car from flopping down a wee bit. Nice. So he will be able to go from side to side like this. Now, I am going to see if I can find a penny, because a penny would provide the weight to make this slide a bit better, rather than just a piece of cardstock. But where would I find a penny? Right, I'm going to be right back. Bear with me. If in doubt, grab the jar that has all the random currencies in it. Ooh, that'll do. 5p. 5p is going to be perfect. Not too big. Just enough weight to get by. And I think there's going to be enough room there to put another 2 dots in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, just so that my 5p has got a little bit more purchase on there. There we go. Push it down. Oh, Amanda wants an Aston Martin. Ooh, fancy. All right. I'm just going to, I've managed to offset one of those foam dots slightly, which means it kind of has a wee bit of sticky showing. So I'm going to give it a light blush, give it some rouge. And then let's stick this on. Okay, the moment of truth. There we go. Oh, he kind of nosedives it a little bit. Don't crash, Daddy. My dad won't crash. It's okay. He won't crash. All of it. So let's put a sentiment on the inside. Now I need special day sentiment duos. Yeah, happy Father's Day. Well done, Dad. I turned out awesome. Has to be done. Micah wants an electric pole star from Volvo. I'm going to have to Google what all these things are because I'm not very well versed in them all. Uh-oh. Did I forget to start my thing? Must have done. Timer reset. Okay, happy Father's Day. Ooh, I've got quite a lot of because it's got the thick tape on there. I think I might need to double down on my magnets. See what we can do. I think I also need to tidy up a bit here. Perfect. Amanda says, I just saw that I have 80 euros tucked into my password. I must not have spent it all when I was over there last. I feel like I'm ready to flee the country if I need to. Yeah. We have the problem that, like, we have that jar with money and stuff in it, but we never remember to, to bring it with us whenever we go anywhere. Or it's kind of insignificant. It's like 17 euros. You're like, oh, hardly worth carrying in your money, in your wallet. Okay. Slowly getting a bit tidied up here. I think to finish this up, all we need is maybe the word dad up here, cut using my stitched alphabeters. Let's see if I can find them. Here they are. And maybe we could bring in some of the red tones. I think would work. You got any reds in here? Ooh, a little bit. Not sure if we're going to have enough, but we can always get some more if need be. That A tried to sneak down, did you see? Very cheeky. All right. D, A, B. These little monkeys are having a good old jiggle. Awesome. I'm going to add some glossy accent. It's not actually glossy accents at all, it's crystal glaze. Need to add some crystal glaze. To the letters. And this is really quite runny, so I'm going to go easy, go slow, and then use my pokey tool to help pull out the puddle to the edge. Because otherwise it's really easy to go over the edge. Please excuse my hair. The big head in here. And a bit like icing a cookie, once you've got the edges, it's easy. Hiding mad monkey. You're so cute. I'm gonna do the same to my little car and make it pop. And also kind of give it that nice shiny effect. Oh, I managed to get good bubbles in there. A little time consuming. It'll be worth it in the end. This one kind of, this car looks like it's doing a wheelie now. There we go, straighten them up. Perfect. Let's not forget to wipe off my nozzle. And I was thinking of doing this little part as well. Let's go ahead and do that. Ooh, will I do that? Actually, I'm not going to do that because I think it's because it's on a wobble. If it tilts at one side, it'll run off. So I think that's probably tempting fate a little bit. So here we have two finished cards, an anniversary card for our friends Mark and Helen, and one for Dad for Father's Day. I'm not going to touch it because we all know what happens when you touch things that have got glossy accents or crystal glaze on it. I hope that you've had fun joining me today. Amanda's running off. She's off to bed. I'm going off to bed too. I have got to make cupcakes tomorrow, and I've got to paint another layer on our skirting boards and windowsills, because I'm determined to get into Happy HQ. Also need to clean it. It's so dusty at the moment, but hey ho, but not long now. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you guys next week when you come craft with me. Bye.